Pepper, are you woke? Folks, it's getting worse. Everywhere I look, somebody's out there alone in their car driving all by themselves. Guess what they're doing? Guess what they're doing? Say it with me. They're wearing a mask. Stop it. Stop it. Stop wearing your mask alone in your car. I mean, tell me you're a dork without mumbling the words through a paper mask that you're a dork. I've asked people why. I've asked them, I'm like, why are you doing this? Why are you wearing a mask? You're alone in your car. Why would you ever wear a mask while you are completely alone operating an automobile? I get answers too. It's a borrowed car. I touch my face a lot. They're between locations, they say, and it's just easier than putting it back on. That's like saying you just left the house after doing the hibbity-dibbity and you headed to another hibbity-dibbity hot spot and you figure it's just easier to leave the condom on. Or maybe I just leave the condom on because I touch myself too much when I'm alone. Walking around in borrowed pants. Doesn't make any sense. I was even told last winter when it was cold, they said it keeps the face warm. Like, just keeps the face warm. I mean, that's why I wear a condom. I read an article about this, actually. It said that it provides anonymity while singing in the car. That was one of the excuses. Now, none of these things, mind you, have anything to do with spreading an infection. They're just excuses to defend a dumb habit. Now, I know that some of you are going to be pissed off at me because you're trying to save the world with your mask on, and you want to come at me for making fun of you wearing a biohazard on your face while sitting alone in a moving machine that weighs 3,000 pounds. But I really don't care, Lone Ranger. What was the cause of the accident, officer? Well, Bucky here was wearing his mask while merging into traffic, and when he turned to look at his blind spot, his mask shifted on his face, obstructing his view, which was already obstructed, because breathing through a stupid mask fogged up his glasses, and he couldn't see anyway. I mean, whatever. You just look dumb doing it, right? Why was he wearing a mask alone in the car, you might ask? Well, because Bucky likes to virtue signal to the world that he's doing his part to keep everyone safe, and his mask has now become his mobile identity. He'd pat himself on the back, but his hands are firmly planted at 10 and 2, and if he should ever let go of the wheel, he just immediately just start touching his face. Such a dumb Bucky. So here's the thing. Here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. You do you and I'll do me, as long as you realize that me being me will require me to make fun of you for driving alone in a car with a mask on. And no, I actually don't want grandma to die. I also don't think you driving alone in a car with your mask on is going to save her. I mean, she's busy anyway, got her hands full avoiding a clap at the old folks home. Maybe you could let her borrow one of your condoms, Bucky, you selfish son of a... Hey, I want you guys to go to watchchad.com and let's go. Appreciate you. Here's the Facebook vote. Love you. God bless.